Hi Aries, this is Alyssa with Twin Cup Tarot, and I'm bringing you a general reading for the sign of Aries for February 2020. Now keep in mind that energy is fluid, time is an illusion, roles can be reversed, and this may not be your story. And keep in mind that this doesn't have to be for February of 2020. The video will resonate with you when you feel most drawn to it. All right, let's get right into it, Aries. I'm going to start with the Rider-Waite deck here. See what we get for a general story here. Ooh, already have some jumpers. Let's see here. All right, Aries, so immediately I'm feeling that someone from your past, now I'm not saying this is an ex or a romantic partner, but someone that you have not seen in a while, they're going to come back with a message. Now, it's going to be a message having to do with your stability, but I don't, with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I don't think it's going to be news that you're going to be happy with, to be honest with you. I get the feeling that this is going to be something that's going to, shake your confidence a bit. It's definitely going to shatter any illusions, and it's going to cause a tower moment in your life. I believe this is going to come from a man or a male energy in your life. Let's see what else we get here. It very well could be in your career. So this could be a boss, a coworker. It could be a significant other, a friend, a brother. But I feel with this Seven of Pentacles that this is going to be someone who's involved with your workplace, and there's going to be a lot of conflict that comes from whatever this message is. Yeah, someone's gonna come to you with truth that hurts. Okay, it's gonna be truth that you don't want to hear, truth that cuts like a knife, but this person actually is trying to do right by you. They are trying to show you compassion by telling you the truth. They felt like they had no more options. Got some more here. So this is going to be a time that's really going to test your patience. It's going to be challenging for sure, Aries. It's going to be a lot of challenges involved in this. There's so many pentacles on the board that I say this definitely has to do with your personal stability, possibly your finances, but it mostly, I'm getting this has to do with your career. With this Page of Cups in reverse, I think that could be, I think that someone lied to you, Aries, and they're going to come clean. And it's really going to play a mental game with you. It's really going to confuse you. The things that you thought you had figured out, the ships that you thought were coming in are no longer coming in. The ships that you thought were coming in were actually an illusion. That wasn't the moon. It was a fake. It wasn't real. So it's going to cause you to kind of reevaluate, what you want to do, to really reevaluate how you want to approach this situation. But it definitely is a tower moment here. Now, the thing with tower moments is they can be really scary. I mean, as you could see in the tower, it's generally not a pleasant experience. It's pretty much always a challenge. But what I always say is tower moments are generally the universe's way of course correcting. So they will grab you and physically turn you in the correct direction that you need to go in. They will physically point you onto a new path. So it definitely rocks your world. I mean, this is the top part of a tower falling off. How is that not going to rock your world in a very challenging fashion? You know, once again with this Empress in reverse, that's talking about having a lack of stability or losing stability. You know, but with this 10 of Wands, I feel that in the end this is actually going to unburden you. You this thing that you end up losing, or this thing that you were holding on to in terms of truth and reality, it actually, believe it or not, was a burden on you. Now, it was a burden that you were willing to carry, but I'm getting with this that it was not your burden to carry. So it had to go away so that you could be unburdened, so you could be freed up. You know, with this Knight of Wands energy, this is something that's going to come very fast after this Tower moment. You will feel almost unburdened immediately. Now, another message that I get for my Aries people is I don't feel guilt over feeling unburdened, feeling relieved. Don't feel guilt. It's natural. You know, I get that whatever, you know, was weighing on you, it was weighing on you for a long time. Okay? And it was holding you back from your personal happiness and future. Now, I'm not saying that burden was bad, it just simply wasn't your burden to carry. And it was time for it to be taken away from you. It was time for you to not be weighed down anymore. So it had to go. And it's going to happen quickly. All right, Aries, let's see what else we get here. This is an intense month for you. So I think with this Five of Swords, this is talking about taking advantage of the opportunities that come after. I think that once this Tower moment happens and you become unburdened and you start to work through the sorrow of whatever loss this is in terms of your stability, you know, you're going to have opportunities coming in because now you have made space. You have let go of all these extra wands and now you have two arms ready to carry burdens, not burdens, but carry responsibilities that are yours. So you're going to have opportunities coming in. You know, things that you really need to take advantage of. And I see that a lot of you might not think to take advantage of that because of the sorrow you're feeling, but it's important that you don't miss out on the opportunities. With this Hangman in reverse, this is definitely talking about a time of action. You know, definitely don't just have a pause. Don't just sit in contemplation and sit in stasis. This is a time of action. Taking a drink of my coffee here. This is a time to go after what you want, and you don't have to think every decision through. Trust your instincts. Trust that you know what you should be doing, that you know what you need to do to get to your personal happiness. And then once you could do that, you're gonna return to that stable, you know, place, but it's actually going to be more stable than it was before. You're going to find yourself being passionate again. You're going to find yourself feeling strong and confident again and unburdened. You know, you're going to be able to stand in your personal power. Now, no matter what this is that we're talking about in terms of this Tower moment and what you're going to be unburdening within yourself or in your surroundings, it is for the best. Okay? For some of you, this is going to be something very, very big and very painful. Okay? I have to be honest with you on that. And for some of you, this is just going to be something that is a very, very difficult challenge. But either way, it's you're going to come out okay. You're going to come out stable and you're going to come out stronger than you were before because of this. Let's get a couple more cards for Aries here. So there's something that you've put a lot of hard work in, something that you've been just waiting and waiting and waiting on, you know, wanting, you know, those plants to grow, wanting those seeds to sprout. And, you know, finally, once this Tower moment happens, you know, with those opportunities that are going to come in, those plants are gonna just all of a sudden bloom very, very quickly. And once again, you're going to find all this stability coming into your life. You're going to have cause for celebration. You know, you know, I get that this tower moment might come in the middle of the month. It's possible it'll happen in the beginning of February. But once again, whatever month you're in, it might happen at the beginning of the next month or the middle of the next month. But I believe that you're going to start seeing the stability come in by the end of the month. Okay, so this will be a lot of change in a very short amount of time. Okay, very short amount of time. You're going to have a lot happen, and that might have you feel a bit imbalanced, for sure. That might have you feeling, like your world is crumbled, but you're going to be able to adapt to your situation. You're going to be able to adapt to your surroundings, and you're going to be stronger for it. All right, so let's get some healing messages here. So I'm going to use my Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck here. Let's go. Let's get some healing messages for Aries. Goddess of the Earth, an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. So that might be one of the things that I'm talking about with the opportunity, is you're going to have the ability to express yourself creatively. You're going to have the chance to actually utilize your passions. With this Goddess of Strength, stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. I feel that really goes with this Emperor card. Okay, no matter what the situation is, no matter what this challenge is, it's important that you stand strong. You're gonna get through it. Stand up for what's yours. Stand up for what you believe in. Be confident in your decisions. Don't take too much time to really contemplate, what you're gonna do. Just take action. Let's see what else. Ooh, let's see what else we get here. So, Angel of Communication. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it as it is. An Angel of Self-Worth. You are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. Yes. So basically, it's saying that during this time, it's okay to speak your truth. Speak your truth as you see it. You don't have time and energy to feed into whatever illusion, was going on. It definitely is time for you to stand in this kind of energy. In this energy. In this energy. It is time to stand stable and strong. And you have no idea, how much is going to come in for you just because now you have the room and now you're not as burdened. Okay? All right, so let's see, what deck should I get here? Let's do a couple love messages for Aries for February, okay? We're going to use the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. So let's see what we get here. Messages of love for Aries for February. Okay, so I have 44 breaking down to an 8. Get to know each other. Learn to meet another's need for love. And 28 breaking down to a 1, the union of hearts, a love connection, defies explanation. Okay, so I get, in the midst of all this change that is happening in February, there's going to be someone that you're going to be meeting, someone new or someone that you have met before but simply, don't really know. You're really going to be getting to know each other in February. In the midst of all of this turbulent emotion, this is going to be something that's going to be like an oasis, okay? It's going to be something that you're going to find peace and solace in, and it's going to help you get through this. This is going to be someone who, as you get to know them, you're going to start to fall for them very, very quickly. Ooh, Aries. I definitely... Okay, let's get some more cards here. Now, obviously, that's not going to apply to everybody. If you are already in a committed relationship, then this could be very well you two, taking more time with each other, really learning. You never, no matter how long you're with someone, you never know everything about them, even if you think you do. So this could be a time that you actually kind of, relearn or learn new things about your partner. And that can be an exciting experience, and it could revitalize, that love and passion that you guys have felt before. And you're really going to find peace and solace with this person, with this partner. So other cards I got here. Have patience. 17 breaking down to an 8. Love is patient and kind always. Love who you are. 8. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. 25 breaking down to a 7. Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. And 16 breaking down to a 7. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Yeah, I see, despite all of this turbulence, despite the tower moment, despite, the turmoil you're going to feel and the conflict you're going to feel inside trying to work through all these issues, you're definitely going to be going through a very positive time romantically, Aries. This is not only a time that you're going to find, passion and romance with somebody else, but I think you're actually going to start loving yourself. You're going to start being confident in yourself, and you're going to start trusting your own intuition. And that's going to help you to get through this by standing strong, standing stable, speaking your truth, all of that. And I see a lot of, with the love oracle deck here, I saw a lot of 8s and 7s. Now, when you're talking about 8, you're talking about infinity, infinite potential. Karmically, it is basically talking about a cycle. When you throw one thing into the loop, it always comes back around. Whether you're putting out good energy or negative energy, it will come back around. It's just part of the cycle, the infinite loop. So this is also, I think, saying with this have patience as well. It's time to, you know, be honest with yourself. So speak your truth, but try to be as positive and patient with others as possible. Just because you're going through a hard time doesn't mean you should bulldoze somebody else. So this is the time to really try to be your best self, not only for others, but for yourself. Don't do anything you have to forgive yourself for later. But the other thing with the infinite, you know, symbol there with the 8 is it talks about, there's times that feel like rock bottom, times where you're at the low end of that wheel of fortune, but that loop, that circle always comes back up. It always comes back up, no matter how bad it seems at any one point. The situation always improves. The loop always goes on the upswing. Okay, so I think that's definitely saying that right now. um, you'll get through this. Your luck will improve. Things will look up for sure in February. With that 7, that's definitely talking about spiritual matters. Possibly wearing a mask. I would say, be open. It might be, you might feel inclined to withdraw within yourself, which isn't really like you, Aries. Aries tend to be very, outward and expressive with their emotions and what they think and what they feel. But I feel that whatever this is that you go through, it might actually, you might actually feel like withdrawing instead. But I think that you actually need to stay open. Don't present a mask to others. Display your true feelings. Just don't bulldoze over others. All right? Okay, Aries, that's all I have for you for your February reading. I hope this helped. Please like, share, and comment down below and let me know if this resonated with you. I love you so much, Aries. Bye.